Hey y'all, No Nonsense Financial Coach here again. Follow up to the video yesterday. I just sort of had a thought and I realized I didn't cover something. Is using a financial advisor. Sometimes they're called CFPs, CFAs, financial planners. Yeah, certified financial planners, certified financial analysts. I don't have anything against you. Sorry, I'm letting my kid slide here. Maybe I'll do that. How's that for glamour? Oh, there we go. That's classy. Nothing against using financial planners. There is something that you need to understand is the majority of roosters make a lot of noise. The majority of, oh man, I didn't think this through. Financial planners, they make commissions. And so when you go to a financial planner and you pay them for their services, they're going to take a percentage, and sometimes this is what's referred to as an expense ratio. You'll see this in mutual funds. They'll have an expense ratio associated to them, and usually it's 0.5%. Sometimes it'll say like 0.50, that's 0.5%. Sometimes they'll call it 50 basis points or bips. There's some investing lingo. And they basically, what it is, they charge an annual fee for managing your retirement. So they'll put you into several mutual funds within your Roth IRA or your brokerage accounts. And sometimes they'll move them around as you get older, closer to retirement. They'll change your investments, usually make them a little more conservative. A lot of the times when you're young, you'll be 100% invested in stocks and or mutual funds, index funds. And then as you get closer, they'll move you more into like bonds, or sometimes REITs can be considered conservative, different things like that. So the video yesterday I was talking about, usually it's either a retirement plan from your work or you can invest on your own using your own brokerage firm and picking your own stocks and mutual funds. There is that third option, which is using the investment advisor. And I don't necessarily have anything against that. I've just spent enough time researching and reading and learning that I feel comfortable in managing our own investments, that I don't feel like I'm going to be missing out on something and need to pay somebody that expense ratio or that management fee. So just something to think about. Usually it's not a lot. It's 0.5%, 0.75%. I've heard of some of them being 1.25%. Anything beyond that, and it's kind of thievery. So yeah, some of you might have financial advisors. Some of you might feel like you need a financial advisor, and I got no problems with that. There are a lot of resources out there for finding them. Dave Ramsey's ELP program, that's a place to start. I would imagine most any city is going to have somebody that is a financial advisor that's local that you can go and sit down with. The other thing is there's a handful of people, and I wish I could remember the guy's name, but there's some fairly well-known people that instead of charging like a fee of your assets under management, which is what that expense ratio fee is, they'll just charge a flat rate, and you can sit down with them once a year, pay them $200, $300, $400. They'll review your portfolio, they'll review your investments, you talk to them about what your goals are, and they'll just kind of give you advice. They'll point you in the right direction, say, hey, you might want to be a little bit more aggressive because you're younger, you might want to be a little more conservative because you're getting closer to retirement. So that's kind of a third option. Like I said, I've spent several hundred hours over the last few years really understanding and learning about investments and the market and trends and things like that. And so I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything by not having a financial advisor. Feel free to disagree with me. That's okay. Again, guys, this isn't about what's right in every circumstance and what's wrong in every circumstance. It's different for each person. And you do you. So thanks for tuning in. Yeah, we'll just keep at it. Investing basics. See you in the next video. Later.